All right, let's get started. Today, we'll show you our armor factories. Mikey's is a poor factory, and I'm a rich factory.
Yes, friends, we have two completely different factories that make completely different armor. Anyone can get and buy armor like mine.
That's indeed true. So let's start with your factory. I'm really interested to see how it all works. Because I haven't been to your factory yet. You should give me a tour and show our friends where you work, Mikey.
Actually, it's quite simple. I hired a lot of poor villagers to work here. I basically make armor from any blocks I can find. Of course, it's mud armor, cobblestone armor, stone armor. I really have a lot of interesting options.
As you can see, friends, all these villagers really do work at Mikey's factory. They're making armor here to protect themselves from bandits and make a little money.
I try to help everyone so that no one wants for anything. But of course, that doesn't produce the results I'd really like.
You have really old technology here, nothing brand new. That's why you can't produce much. That's really bad, Mikey.
I understand perfectly well, and sooner or later, I'll definitely start expanding. My poor armor will upgrade to mid-tier armor, and then I'll definitely be able to catch up with you.
That looks really interesting. But Mikey, could you show us what kind of armor you actually make and what it looks like? I'd be interested to see it.
Yes, of course! I should show you the armor the villagers themselves use, because they simply don't have the money to buy even iron armor.
Mikey, do you really think that armor like that can help or save anyone? I'm really curious because she doesn't look very reliable.
Hey, don't you dare laugh at me and my armor! I'm actually doing hard work to help the villagers survive! There's nothing funny about that!
Do you really think so? Your armor is useless. You have to understand that's simply impossible. After all, my factory produces some of the best armor in the world.
It doesn't matter at all, JJ. Listen to me. Even if you really do produce awesome armor that helps everyone, I only do good for those who don't have any money. That's much better.
Then I'd better keep doing it. Okay, we've seen Mikey's factory. Now everything is clear to me. He's no match for me in armor production.
Okay, JJ, you've really pissed me off. Leave my factory immediately and don't come back here again. I don't want to see you here, much less listen to you.
Mikey must have been really pissed at me, but I was only telling the truth, that his armor is completely useless and no one sane would use it. After all, why buy cheap armor that'll break quickly when you can buy good armor once and it'll last a long time?
I'll really distance myself from you and your rich factory because we think completely differently and we shouldn't argue about it. I'll do my thing, you do yours. That way, we can really continue to work well and each take care of our own factories.
Okay, Mikey, whatever you say, but if you have any problems, it'll be your own fault. I still don't want to be at that poor factory any longer.
Go show our friends your rich factory, the one that only makes armor for the richest. It's really unfair and, most importantly, it's pointless.
I'll prove to you that my rich factory is #1 and that soon everyone will be buying their armor from it. Your poor factory will be of no use to anyone. Okay, friends, let's go to my rich factory then. I'll really show you how it should look. Just look at the difference right from the start. This really is the newest factory producing the best and strongest armor in the entire world. I have only the best equipment and the coolest and smartest specialists from the villagers. I pay them a really good salary to work here. It's safe to say that all the villagers here are working at their best. Villager, when do we get a new batch of armor? I want to show it to our friends.
Hi, JJ. We're just getting everything ready to create a few more sets of the coolest armor. We'll be launching our factory soon, and then you'll be able to see everything.
Excellent, team. We must work as one to make the coolest and most expensive armor. So much depends on it. I hope you'll continue to work as hard as you can so we can protect everyone we truly care about. I decided to make the most expensive production because I wanted quality, not just to make money like Mikey.
JJ, everyone's working like a charm. We're truly producing some of the best armor possible. Today we have magic armor. This is our first time making it, and I hope it works out. We'll definitely be able to help a lot of people this way.
Yeah, that sounds really cool. I've been wanting to make magic armor for a long time, but there have always been some difficulties with it. Sometimes it wasn't particularly stable. Sometimes it's too expensive to produce in large quantities. There are so many difficulties, and the most important thing is to get everything set up and running. Mikey thinks he can beat me with his meager factory. It even sounds ridiculous, because I have more than his factory. I hope he learns at least some lessons and quickly realizes that it's better not to do this, and that we should just do our jobs, and that's the only way we'll win. That's the most important thing. Friends, we finally launched the factory. There's some armor on the way. That means it's already made, and all I have to do is wait and pick it up. We have a lot of armor, and we need to sell it as quickly as possible. To get better, we need to expand our production significantly, and then we'll definitely be able to defeat all the monsters and bandits. We'll also need to test the magic armor. We'll need to pick it up and run some tests to figure out what needs to be improved. This is truly the best armor you can get without any problems. The most important thing is to just keep doing this, and then we'll definitely have great success. In any case, my job will be to really maintain all this and keep my rich factory running, because many villagers work for me and I pay them all. The most important thing is that nothing happens to my factory. My job is to protect this place and not let anyone destroy or capture it. Excellent. We'll take all the armor that's coming. We'll see how effective it is now, and then we'll wear it. Then, of course, we will give it back. I'll show you the big difference between my armor and what Mikey makes, because his poor armor can't possibly compete with mine. It's just ridiculous. But he actually thinks this is normal, but there's nothing normal about it. I make the best armor. Look, I make magic armor. How can you fight against me? I think Mikey might get really upset with me and try to attack my factory. I need to be very careful so I can stop him at any moment and, of course, punish him just in case. And here's the magic armor. It really does cast a magical shield that will be very difficult to penetrate. That's exactly what I need right now. There's also TNT armor, but I don't think it really suits the style of our rich factory. I'll have to tell the villagers to completely remake this armor or destroy it. Villager, don't make any more TNT armor. I thought it might be quite dangerous. So destroy all that armor and don't you dare sell it to anyone.
Okay, JJ, as you say, we'll do everything according to your instructions. There will be no more TNT armor, and all the sets we've made will be destroyed.
My villager team really understands me well and doesn't ask any unnecessary questions. It's really cool and a lot of fun. Now that we've seen my factory, we can go to Mikey and see how he's doing, even though he shut me out and doesn't want to see me anymore. I hope we can become friends and work together again. Wow, friends, what does this all mean? Mikey's poor factory blew up? But how is that possible? Is Mikey even safe?
JJ, is this all you're doing? You stole my workers and then blew up my factory? I'll never forgive you for this. Restore everything immediately.
Mikey, what are you saying? Your workers were kidnapped? No, I didn't do any of that. I wouldn't have destroyed your factory. I would have simply decided to help you.
All my villagers have disappeared somewhere, and I'm left completely alone. Now my factory has been blown up, and I don't even know who could have done something like that. I need to get to the bottom of this.
It definitely wasn't me. I was showing our friends my factory and only telling them about our progress. I can help you with the investigation.
But if this is your doing, JJ, then I'll blow up your rich factory, and then we'll see which of us has the last laugh.
You don't have to threaten me because it really wasn't me. We need to find traces of whoever did all this and punish them severely. Our task is to destroy them all.
We really better find some leads and follow them, because I'll never forgive them for deciding to just up and destroy my factory. But JJ, look, I found some strange tunnel here. They must have gotten in through it and blown everything up. I'll definitely find them all and punish them.
Looks like we'll have to jump inside and try to find at least some trace of these bandits.
I want to get on their trail as quickly as possible. possible and punish them all. They really are guilty of kidnapping all my villagers and destroying my factory. I will punish every single one of them and destroy them. Mark my words, JJJ.
Okay, but let's be careful. I don't want to fall into any traps. They'll definitely be waiting for us and ready to fight. So we'll need to be prepared to and give them a good fight. I just don't know if the two of us can defeat all these bandits if there are that many of them.
JJ, there are traces here, and now we can catch up with them and see what they're doing and how many of them there are. Where's their base?
Okay, at least we have a trace and we really can punish them. I just didn't think it would be like this, and the most important thing is to never give up until the very end.
I hope these are just the worst bandits and we really can deal with them quickly. We just need to take our armor and weapons, and only then will we defeat them all.
The trail is really long, and most likely there really will be enough of them, so don't relax until the very end. This could end badly.
I hope I can finish this and destroy them all. The most important thing is to simply restore justice and return all the villagers back to the factory and give them freedom.
The most important thing is not to attack them at first, because we're not quite ready for battle yet. As soon as we spot them, we need to assess our chances of victory, and only then engage in battle.
JJ, I can already see some building and even those bandits. There really are a lot of them. Did they really attack my factory?
It's really strange that they chose your factory and not mine, because it would have been more profitable to destroy me than your poor factory.
Just look at how many of them there are. Are we sure we can handle them? I think it would be a completely unfair battle if we went there.
For this battle, we'll need the best armor and weapons. That's the only way we'll have a chance.
I want to destroy them and teach them all a lesson that they can't attack us like that and destroy everything they want, especially since we need to save the villagers.
I completely agree with you on this. We can't tolerate this, and our job is to truly punish them all and throw them in prison or even destroy them altogether. Only such a punishment will be right for them all.
Now that we have weapons and armor, we can really go and destroy them all. We'll show them who's really strong.
Mikey's right about that. I've brought my magic armor and will tank all the damage. Mikey will shoot from the tree and effectively destroy them.
This is our tactic for any battle, and then we'll truly be invincible. We must destroy them all as quickly as possible and truly bring all the villagers back.
All that's left is to run back to the place and give them battle. They certainly won't be expecting us, and then we'll show them our strength. They'll all be destroyed.
Most importantly, if they attack hard, don't be afraid to retreat. Then we'll really think about a new plan and decide what to do next.
Okay, we're almost at their base. We need to surprise them, and then we'll definitely win. All the villagers will be safe.
We'll rebuild my poor factory, and I'll keep working. I'll show everyone that even my poor armor can be effective.
Okay, Mikey, take up position and fire at them. I'll go forward and draw their attention. That way, I'll quickly end this battle and we'll rest. Well, bandits didn't expect to see us here. We found you, and we really are going to destroy you all now. You've been playing around too much, and you all need to be punished.
JJ, don't let them surround you now. They have a bat in their hands, and they can knock your weapon out. I'm here taking out the rest of the bandits.
Everything's fine, and you don't have to worry. In any case, we can really solve all the problems quickly and bring this to a close.
I hope there won't be any major problems and we can resolve everything quickly. I want to see this through and win this battle. That's what matters most to me right now.
The bandits aren't our rivals at all. That's why defeating them won't be a big problem. They'll all be wiped out soon, and they won't even think about blowing things up again.
The villagers just have to wait a little while, and we'll save them. Everything will be blowing like before, or maybe even better.
I want to turn your poor factory into a good factory that will help the villagers. You just need to decide what to do with all this.
I've definitely lost our battle over whose factory is better, because your armor is really much stronger and better, and I think we need to change direction.
I'll help you later once we've dealt with all these bandits. We really have a lot of work ahead of us, but together we can become number one.
I really hope so, because I've never refused your help. You helped me get all my villagers back.
Yes, I'll always help you, Mikey, because we're best friends. No matter what problems you're having, the most important thing is that I'll come to your aid.
You're my true best friend. I'll also come to you whenever you say so. I hope we can see this through to the very end and resolve all the problems.
The bandits are almost defeated, and they couldn't do anything to us. It was a truly easy victory, and now we can just breathe a sigh of relief without any further difficulties.
Now we just need to free all the villagers and return to our factories. We'll change everything and we'll work together now. We'll become number one in the world.
That's why, friends, it's time to say goodbye. Bye, everyone, and see you soon.